Okay, let's talk about a huge shift in how you think about your money. We're going to move past the whole idea of just trying harder or forcing yourself to stick to a budget. We're talking about moving away from a constant battle of willpower and into the world of smart, elegant financial design.
So, does this sound at all familiar? You wake up, you're totally motivated, ready to make all the right money moves, but then 3 p.m. hits and that motivation has just vanished. Look, you are not alone. Relying on your daily willpower is kind of like trying to fill a bucket that has a hole in it. It's just exhausting, and honestly, it's a completely flawed strategy for any kind of long-term success.
And this just lays it out so perfectly, doesn't it? On one side, you've got that daily willpower struggle. It's stressful, it's totally unreliable, and it just leads to what we call decision fatigue. But on the other side, a designed system. It's consistent, it's automatic, and it gives you real mental freedom. Now that is where we want to be. So here it is. This is the big shift. What if being disciplined with money isn't some personal failing of yours? What if it's actually just a design challenge? Instead of beating yourself up, let's focus on building a smarter system that does all the heavy lifting for you. And this quote right here, it just gets to the absolute heart of it. Being financially consistent isn't about being born good with money. No way. It is an engineered outcome. And that's such a powerful idea, because it means that financial success is available to everyone. Anyone can get there by building the right framework. So the big question is, how do we actually build this thing? Let's get into the blueprint. We're about to break down the 3 foundational principles you need for a system that actually, works.
Okay, principle number 1 is all about clarity. This basically means you give every single dollar a job to do before you even get a chance to spend it. When your income is already sorted into different buckets, like one for spending, one for saving, one for investing, you completely eliminate that moment of hesitation where one bad, impulsive decision can throw you off track.
Next up, principle 2, simplicity. Look, it is so tempting to build some super complex spreadsheet with a million tabs, right? But complexity is really the enemy of consistency. The strongest systems are almost always the most straightforward. In fact, if your system feels kind of boring, that's probably a really good sign that it's working perfectly. And finally, principle number 3, evolution. Your life isn't static, right? Things change, so your financial system can't be static either. This isn't a set it and forget it forever kind of deal. Think of it more like a living document that needs to adapt and grow as your income changes, your goals shift, and your life happens. All right, now let's talk about the engine that makes this whole blueprint run. Autopilot. This is how you make those good financial choices the absolute default, the path of least resistance. Let's see exactly how it works. This automated flow is so simple, but it is incredibly powerful. Here's how it goes. Your paycheck hits your Money account. Then, before you can even think about it, automatic transfers whisk money away to your savings and investment accounts. Next, AutoPay takes care of all your bills. And the money that's left over, that is your guilt-free spending money because you've already paid your future self first. And the benefits here are just huge. You are literally guaranteeing progress toward your goals. You're getting rid of late fees and that constant stress. But you know what the real win is? It's all the mental energy you get back. All that brain power you used to spend just worrying about money can now be applied to much, much bigger things in your life. And that really brings us to the true payoff of all this. A great financial system isn't just about the numbers you see on a screen. It's about what it gives you back. Your life, free from that constant, nagging financial anxiety. The results are pretty profound. We're talking about a massive reduction in stress, way less decision fatigue, and that all leads to real emotional stability. When you're no longer stuck in what feels like financial survival mode, you can finally shift your focus to growth in your career, in your relationships, in your life. And really, this is the ultimate goal, isn't it? You're building a machine that's just humming along in the background, working for you, handling all the essentials automatically, and that frees up your time, your energy, and your focus for the people and the projects that truly, truly matter to you. So, I'll leave you with this question to think about. When you no longer have to spend all your mental energy just managing your money day in and day out, what will you create? What are the bigger goals you're going to chase? What will you build when your finances finally start to build themselves?